Hey guys, and welcome to another video. I'm again with Dawnrim,
Hello.
and just like an hour ago, actually, or a bit more than an hour ago, we already played two games, one on Black Forest and one on Nomad. We sadly lost both. First one was a bit our stupidity because Dawnrim didn't wall with stone, which was a bit shitty because we came with ramps and so on. So that was one thing, and in the second game it was Nomad, they just played better than us. But this game we have to nail it. So we're playing African Clearing now, and we're getting random civs. Bulgarians and Incas versus Ethiopians and Portuguese. We actually have the better civs in my opinion, but I think Inca is still a very decent civ. Okay, for you guys who are not knowing what's going on here, that's some real American TV that you can listen to in the background. So
That's quite terrible.
it's quite terrible. Why is that?
It's this kind of exploitative, I would say, YouTube channel. It's like super high octane, lots of merch geared towards kids. The kids love it. Of course, I do not let them go to the merch store, but yeah. I'm not a fan.
You're referring to this one dude who has had a lot of allegations against him recently?
I don't know about that. I haven't.
I don't know. Are you talking about Mr. Beast or what are you talking about?
Oh yeah, no, it's not Mr. Beast. It's,
okay.
This dude is called Steven Scherer.
Okay.
Don't look him up. It will hurt your eyes.
What does this guy do? So that he's so terrible.
So he's like a quintessential Californian golden boy, and he does some like silly hip hop, and then he has this YouTube channel.
Okay.
And yeah, it's just his way of being is very annoying.
Oh, there's stone. Okay. Enjoy your free llama once the TC is up.
Thanks.
It has some. You're welcome. It has some very tasty llama meat.
Loving it. We're having Mac Llama for lunch over here.
McLovin is having Mac Llama for lunch. Okay, that's good. Have you ever seen this movie? I think it's called like Superbad or something like that. There's this one dude and he's picking his ID and he calls himself McLovin.
Yep. I just realized I camped a little too far away from the wood. It's a long walk.
Yeah, that's always the problem with this one. The thing is, if you put your TC too far away from the wood line, and we come with scouts or archers, it can end up in a pretty shitty situation, because then you might end up without any woodland com, and then the game is basically GG at this point.
It is getting so dirty. All right, we gotta find the keys for any windows down. This part's gonna get completely messy. You gotta go. Yeah, I couldn't even. Your parents are getting dirty. The windows down. Just try to open the window.
Good feeling. I thought I had forgotten about houses, and then I hear the sound of a finished house, and I hadn't forgotten after all.
Yeah, but it's better this way around than the other, I guess.
For sure.
Okay, what's this? You have two sheepos over here. We can go scout here if you want to.
Yep.
Actually was kind of lucky in my opinion, because I think Incas is probably the best meso you can get for this kind of map.
Yeah, they're decent.
Score looks really good for us, but it's probably deceiving. It's probably just so good because we have a lot of scouting done.
Yeah, but you should have good scouting, so that's a sign of us doing good things. Oh, those two.
You can theoretically send some in the void over here and the other on the north side of the map.
Where's the keys to McLaren?
Oh, this sounds like soap drama in the background.
Yeah, I guess.
What can I actually make as Incas? Are Eagles really good? I don't play Meso so often. I don't play Eagles so often. But usually when I play Eagles, I actually lose with Eagles.
You can play Eagles for sure. You can pretty much do anything.
I think those Ethiopians Eagles might even be good because we have attack bonus versus camels and archers. Maybe I do Eagles. The only thing with Eagles is you run out of gold very quick, so that's the problem then.
Yeah.
Somebody steals it. It's the world's strongest. No, the artist. That. It's the dad. No. It's one of the kids. But the big kid. But I think we got so dry. Stevens and not here.
Technology Center. We did this place. Whoa, this is so cool. By the way, the order of my slide best friend, well, she is security now. I think it's not working. That's right. She told me she'd be up with me. We need to go to the technology center. It's supposed to be any hour now when the sun comes up. But I don't know the exact timing for that slide. So I didn't have to walk around all day. I'm going to check everything out for myself. And we got people ice skating all this right here. Something else going on in a second. I know we should know about the player insurance, but check out this. Absolutely no insurance. This is like my favorite downtown. It is absolutely insane.
I forgot to click up. Oh, this is painful. I have like 1 minute of idle time on my PC. That's pretty painful. I could have had 2 villagers more by now, or just be on my way to feudal age.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they won't be too aggressive.
So let's get it like to explain this. So I'm not getting that. This is some dirty town. It's a 2-door convertible G-Wagon. Oh, that thing looks so good. And then over here they have the Brabant wagon right there. But again, I'm going to straight to share. Getting back to look that. Oh wait, that was not the Aston Martin. Oh, it looks so good. And this one's convertible. It looks so good. Prices are just Kamala Harris is planning to bring costs down. Donald Trump even hopes to effectively enact a Trump tax that will cost a typical family $3,900 and we need a president who fights for us.
Okay, I think I will go all in Eagles, just making Eagles out of 2 barracks. And let's see how this is working for me.
Do we know where they are? Blue silver.
Okay, we are back now. Okay, so you guys rest up well. I'll see you in 2 hours. Pick up the bear, pick up. Yes, enjoy the food. Oh, so good. Thank you, Stephanie. Let's see what other folks think. Underneath the lights, the winter festival was that. See you later. It's like actually, I don't see how it's not moving that fast. The Clearing Technology Center. That's right. What exactly is it? But we're going there. I know what it is. And it's the GPS coordinator for my store for player.
Daddy, I wanted this jam.
Sorry, maybe later. Okay, don't throw it.
Funny thing is, with ink and extra armor, I can actually take this fight. Kind of.
Ooh, okay. On the pit, past that, Alex.
Say again, please.
Sorry, I'm talking to the kids. She's like sitting on my arm.
Ah, okay, okay.
He's going arc crossbow.
Crossbow, yeah.
Yeah, so your eagles should do well. I'll just go knights.
Yeah.
Maybe knight siege actually.
Yeah, that sounds better. That sounds better than just knights. Okay, still need some time to go to Castle Age. I haven't even clicked up. I had too many people on Gold actually. I got a little bit of a problem here, but I think I can solve this.
I can send a couple knights.
downside the gears are so small. You have one senior gear. The reply tank that only electric
Yeah, you got it.
have like an engine.
Don't have to show the knights for that. It's nice.
I will just make more eagles, just eagles, for the eagles.
Yep.
This is so cool. Just like
You're 1200, 2400 already, it's crazy.
Boom.
I got Portuguese knights in my woodland. Knights.
Okay, coming. Oh. Couple. Okay.
So, let's go. My eagles got some boost over here. Thanks, Obetina. I hope I should be fine now because I actually have a second TC now, so I have more protection for my villagers. Okay, I will attack now with the eagles and do some eagle damage. You still have some knights over here. Hello?
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, nice work with the crab host. I like it.
It's working well.
Okay, I think I will tear down the TC now.
Yep.
Oh, I need houses. It's kind of embarrassing if you get pop capped as Incas.
Well, eventually, it will happen. Doesn't seem like he wants to hold this. You see?
What did you? I didn't understand what you meant. Sorry.
Like he's not really putting builds in the TC.
Yeah,
I think we
can go for it. Can you stop the mangonel, please?
Yeah. I'll stop it.
Oh, there's the castle. Okay. Now let me snap
really
the
protecting
snap the pikes. Snap the pikes.
It's technically the cheapest gold grade, but it is also one of the most expensive rarities. Anyways, yeah, we also have the depth there.
I don't really think they will be able to recover from this. I would be very much surprised. Okay, I tear down the TC and then I will take care of the Grey guy. Grey is now my opponent. So...
He's trying to mass organs. I don't know how many he's gonna be able to make, but
yeah, then just make mangonel. I think mangonel and eagle is a good composition actually against this.
yeah.
It's probably just massive, but I think he's always doing something down the road.
I think I'm the only dude in the game who doesn't have a castle. It's actually funny.
I don't have a castle. Or a castle?
You only have Crabpost? You have no castle?
I only Crabpost, yeah. I don't have a castle yet. I'll probably put one up to get stirrups, but
Yeah. Yeah, I just made university and what's it called, monastery, just to get to the next stage basically.
yeah.
So let's go to village. Oh, watch this. Ah, okay, he's retreating. Shame. Would have liked to engage in this. Oh, he's not paying attention over here.
Oh,
So
nice.
let's go. Let's kill the TC.
That's wild.
Oh, that's a lot of kills now. I will easily get 20 kills out of this. Watch this.
Yeah. You counter all his units too, so who is he again? Ethiopians, okay.
Yeah. Ethiopian can actually not do too much against eagles. He could just make scorpions. Because archers are bad, skirmishers are bad, halberdier is bad, villagers is bad anyways.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So, finally, mid one.
We got it.
It is good to be the king.
It is good to be the king.
I have to admit, it is.
But it's only good to be the king if you win. If you lose, we are in the big shit as a king.
That is true.
Because the peasants we can live on. The king, he will get beheaded or something like that by the enemy forces. So in
Yeah.
that situation, king is actually the worst position to be in.
Yeah. I was tired of being a losing king. Tired of being beheaded.
Have you ever played Stronghold Crusader?
Yeah.
You always get these like little messages, you know. And
Yeah, the taunts. Yeah.
and there's one guy who can you can fight against one AI enemy. He's the sheriff, and he always says something like, "I'm getting killed again." Like you could get killed a second time, you know. It's
Right.
I had to think about this when you said I was tired of getting beheaded all the time. Two player was around 1100 elo, and Grey player was a bit better than that, 1150, around something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. They're decent.
And it was surprisingly MVP. Although you had much more economy than I did. But I was MVP because I had 68 kills, and I think like 2/3 of that is probably from the one TC I just raided a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good move.
I would
I
agree.
think that forced the GG here.
Yeah, I mean, we could have played on it for a little bit more, but I have now the stone that I can build a castle. I have 500 stone, and I think 550 is like 553 is like an Inca castle. So I could have made traps, and with the traps I would have destroyed all the other rest. I even think if I get like, what's it called? Fabric shields for the Incas? How is this called? I think if I get fabric shields, I can even kill the organ guns if I get elite eagle.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, they do pierce damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have gotten
What is
the
fabric
eagle warrior
shield?
upgrade.
Yeah. Is fabric shields both types of armor?
Fabric shields is
Maybe it
+1 for the armor and +2 for the pierce armor. So it's actually
Right.
kind of decent. And versus archers,
Yeah,
it can be really sick, especially if it's like longbows. Because longbows would do a damage of 11 minus 8, which equals 3 to a normal eagle warrior of mine or its tags. And the Inca eagle warrior only takes 1 damage. So Inca eagle warrior is actually the best versus cav archers and longbows and other units that deal very high pierce armor.
Yep.
Except if you're fighting hand cannoneers, then the Aztecs and the Mayans are both better because they basically take the same damage, but Aztecs deal much more damage, and the Mayans we can take much more damage. So in that case, the other two would be better. But I think that's actually the only scenario where the Incan eagle warriors are the best, because in the other scenarios there's always one of the other civs better. Attack is actually the best civ if you common larger masses, because the attack is then more important than the defense. So we basically all have scenarios where we shine, where we are better than the other eagle warriors. But I would say all in all I have the worst eagle warriors as Incas. But then again, since the last upgrade I
you have
get
the cheapest.
discount. Yeah, that's what I want to say.
Yeah.
You get some discount, and with the discount factored in, they are probably at least not worse than the Aztec eagle warriors. They're probably on par with Aztec eagle warriors. I still think that mine eagle warriors are the best with 100 health points. But these guys, they are still kind of decent, kind of close in many scenarios. And as I said, versus longbows, they're actually the best eagle warriors. So in some rare scenarios, they're actually shining. Okay.
How much more HP do you get? You go up to 100, right? From, is it 60?
From 60. Yeah, and normal eagle scout that I have is has 50, then it's 55, and then it's 60. So we don't get a lot of health points, but we get a lot of pierce armor and more attack when we advance.
Yeah.
It's
I
actually-
think maybe you can argue that Inca eagles are better because you get only the food discounted. That's right.
Yeah,
nah.
not the gold. If it was gold discount, that would be actually pretty sick, if you ask me.
Yeah, if it was minus 25% of the full cost, I would say Incas are better.
Yeah.
Then I think you like get more.
I'm basically saving now in Imperial Age. I'm saving 6 food on every eagle, but in Feudal Age it's like 2 or 3 food. Like I think I pay 24 food for one eagle scout in Feudal Age. Yeah, so I'm saving 2 food per unit, and even if I make 10, it's 20 food that I'm saving. That's not that impressive of a bonus.
Yeah, no. It's for the Imperial spam that it really gets sick, I guess.
Yeah. I think especially the Helvetii are pretty sick, because we now cost 26 food, 25 wood. So you save almost a sixth of your cost, so around 16% of what they usually would cost.
Right.
So that's really decent, actually.
Yeah, I think Incas are really good. I like them.
There's only one thing in the game that they should change, in my opinion, and that is that the Eagle Warrior does not have more attack. Eagle Scout has 7 attack in Castle Age, Eagle Warrior also, and then the Imperial Eagle, the Elite Eagle Warrior, they have 9 attack. And I think that the Eagle Warrior should be in between. He should get like 8 attack, like just 1 more attack, and I think that would be more balanced in Castle Age to survive until Imperial Age.
I think they would be too good.
You think? You think they would be too
Yeah,
good?
I think so. Because then, if you give them more attack in Castle Age, then longswords aren't as much of a hard counter anymore. And remember that they have bonus damage against cavalry,
Yeah.
and obviously they are pretty good against archers. Like, so what are you gonna do? They run down siege. You can't convert them.
Yeah. Yes, it's actually true. They are pretty decent versus many things.
Yeah.
We don't have
Yeah,
many
but
examples that
big
are
mass
really exceptional. Only like Siege and like Monks, which also Lightcav can do. But when we don't have the weaknesses of Lightcav, we can kill pikemen, we can kill hand cannons and so on. Or okay, hand cannons is maybe not the best idea, but we still can kill hand cannons. So it's actually a good question, because with some civs, there's really the question, what do you do versus eagles? I mean, with Byzantines, it's easy. You just play Cataphract and hand cannon or something like that.
Right.
But with other civs that don't have gunpowder, it can be kind of difficult. Like Bengalis, I could imagine, could have some real problems versus eagles on land.
At a certain point, if they mass too much, you just have to go infantry. It's the only way you can do it.
Yeah.
And then obviously you have to somehow force a fight, which can be hard.
Yeah.
They're tricky.
The thing is, if you want to counter eagles with infantry, the big problem is that you have to force fights, because the eagles will always be faster. I think they are one of the fastest infantry. Maybe I don't know. Huskarls might be faster. Maybe also Golam is faster. But I think it's pretty much the same speed. I don't think there's much of a difference between Golam and between Eagle Warriors.
Yeah.
So that's always the thing, and you can always run away. So it only works if you can force like a fight because you're siege pushing, something like that.
Yeah.
Apart from that, you can always run away and have a fun at the infantry coming in. And then if you fight Incas, it's also not perfect to go infantry, because then I do slingers, and then again, you kind of countered. I think that's actually the biggest strength of the Incas. They can counter everything. We don't have the strongest units, but we always have something to counter the enemy units. So it's probably the strongest part of what the Incas can deliver to a fight.
And they also have Kamayuks, which are wild units.
Yeah, we have the same like Eagle Wars in the sense of that we don't have many hard counters, except maybe for hand cannon, yeah? Or maybe Scorpion, like Roman Scorpion, it's like a hard counter.
Yeah.
But we are pretty decent.
Archers do alright against them, but
we do alright, but once we have fabric shields, we have 0+6 pierce armor. So actually, if you come in formation, even versus archers, you should trade better usually. I already slaughtered like archer masses, and because of ranged melee attack, like we have one range. I can well remember that I was playing. I can well remember playing a game, but this was HD version still, and we were playing on Black Forest, and there was like a nug in the wood, and the archers were trying to hide there. So wait. Sorry, the archers were trying to hide there, so that I can't circle them and attack from all sides. But because of ranged melee attack, I completely roasted them. In this scenario, we were much better than champions possibly could have been. And then the thing is, if you want to counter Kamyuk with infantry, because of pathing and the ranged attack, we can even fight like enemy champions. Sometimes we even can fight samurai. Sometimes we can even fight eagle warrior as well. A jackal warrior as well. So there are many units that can counter Kamyuks theoretically, but there are not many matchups that can really hard counter them. So that's the biggest strength of them.
Yeah, I think the takeaway is, as long as you don't get completely overwhelmed and you can actually make your units, Incas are great. But they obviously don't have an eco bonus, so
you have no eco bonus. Yeah, but the houses have
houses, but that's kind of negligible.
It's actually kind of helpful because it helps you to play a very smooth feudal age, if you ask me. So it's actually not too bad. And also you save a lot of stone. If you build a town center, you save stone. If you build a castle, you save stone. I mean, if you make like 3 town centers and you make like 3 castles, something like that, you already save up around 400 stone. It's actually, it's not helpful in early game. That's of course clear.
Right.
But in late game or in castle age, by castle age you should have saved like 300, 400 resources at some point. So, especially if you're also stone walling. If you're also stone walling, it's even cheaper. So it's not too bad actually. Okay, I guess you have to take care of the kids now or do something else.
Yeah, I think I should head off. One last comment. This game was interesting because without even thinking about it, I took advantage of my TC stone discount bonus. I realized now. It was I didn't even think about it, but I have TCs everywhere because this wall is obviously shit to wall, so you just want a TC everywhere. Sleeping on the Bulgarians on this map. 6
TCs. Yeah. The thing with Bulgarians is just that they are slow to start. But I mean, once you have Hassa with stir-ups, once you have your Helvetia with full upgrades, and once you have your skirmishers, I think the only thing that the skirmishers are missing, is the last armor, I think.
Yep.
I mean, you also have really, really good trash options, and then you also save a lot of food on the siege weapons, on the blacksmith upgrades, and also on the siege weapons. And the thing is, if you want to have like siege ram, you are saving 500 food here, then you save another 150 here. So you're almost on the siege rams alone, you're almost saving like 700 resources. So you can make an insanely fast siege ram and halberdier push with Bulgarians.
Yeah, I still have nightmares about our Black Forest game in the best of 5. So I know.
It was Britons versus Bulgarians, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I remember. I didn't know that I played Bulgarians there, or better, I had forgotten about it. Yeah, once the Bulgarian siege rams come in and the halberdiers and the stir-ups, it's pretty crazy. But actually, when the map is open, you should be better with pretty much any other civ, because the Bulgarians are just very slow. I mean, the only decent rush that we can do is like the man-at-arms rush, because we simply get the upgrade for free. Like that's the only decent thing that the Bulgarians can do in feudal age.
Yeah.
Apart from that, that's it basically. You could make a very generic scout rush as well, of course. But archers are a complete dead end, so archers doesn't really make sense except if you're trolling the enemy.
Yeah. I actually I kind of like that troll, like Spanish and Bulgarians archers.
Yeah.
It's, they don't expect it, and like, okay, they die, and then you can switch into something else. You don't even have to do upgrades, really. Maybe fletching, but I've had success with it before.
But the thing is, with the Spanish archery range rush, it still makes kind of sense, because in the blacksmith you save 50 gold for the upgrade for fletching, so you can make one more archer.
Yeah.
So in the Spanish case, it's still better. And also, the Spanish, we have full upgrades on the skirmishers, and we only like Parthian tactics on the cavalry archers, so we can also make that. And we don't have to transition to another building, like making cavalry or siege or so. And also, the Spanish get hand cannoneer in late game, and the Spanish hand cannoneers are the second best after the Hindustanis. The third best are the Turks, at least if you fight with equal numbers. If you fight with equal resources, the Italians are the best. I made a test video with this, about this with a friend of mine. We made a 2-series test video on hand cannoneers, which takes a combined of 80 minutes, I think, like really long content basically. And we were testing all the hand cannoneers. And Spanish actually ended up second best. We were outperforming the Turks in 9 out of 10 tests that we run. So that's actually quite remarkable.
That's fire rate, right? They get better fire rate.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's plus 18% or plus 17, something like that. Let me look it up. Yeah, it's exactly 18. It's 80% faster. Yeah, but that's the thing. With Spanish, you can still make archery range units in the late game. With Bulgarians, yeah, okay, you can of course make your skirmishers, and also Bulgarian cav archers are not too bad, but seeing that we don't have hand cannoneer, I would still say that the Spanish archery range rush, or the Spanish archer rush, is still much better than the Bulgarian one, for the reasons that I brought up. Yeah.
Alright, thanks for the game.
Yeah, same to you. Yeah, see you around, buddy. Bye-bye.
Yep.
Okay, I think at the end I was annoying Dawnrim a little bit with my talking, but it doesn't matter. I'm often annoying people with my talking. I can be. I sometimes don't realize that people don't want to talk about some things or don't want to listen to some things. Yeah, let's just hope I didn't bore him too much. I just wanted to check the statistics before I go out of his video. One sec. Ooh, I was. Yeah, okay, I already checked this. I was MVP because of villagers I killed. Okay, I had more gold, which is not too surprising, seeing that I had half of my eco on gold basically. Okay, I was the only dude in Imperial Age, also interesting. And Dawnrim had 2 relics captured. Yeah. It's actually quite interesting how we dominated this. The dudes weren't too bad, I think. Yeah, 1150 is actually quite decent. We were actually quite decent by the elo, but I guess we probably don't play this map a lot, and it's a nomad start. Or at least a nomad style kind of start, so yeah, I don't know, maybe we just couldn't play this map so well, or we are not good with early aggression, I don't know. What's with my monk? Ah yeah, monk is holding the relic, I was exactly expecting this. The thing is, with this circle of wood, I'm getting a cold here. The thing is, with the circle of wood, there's actually so much wood on this map that games on this map can actually take very long, but I usually don't have long games on this map. If I ever have long games on a map, it's usually Black Forest or sometimes Arena, because then those games can go like 2 hours easily. But yeah, on this map, usually it doesn't go so long. But theoretically, with all the potential resources, all the farms that you can make, all the food that you can spend, games on this map can actually go really long, especially if you're playing like Franks and you make paladins. Because just imagine how many paladins you can make when you have 40 trade cards going from one side of the map to the other. And when you also have like 60 farmers and you're just swimming Frank Paladin, yeah, it's actually insane. You can easily play like 2 hours on this map, theoretically. But for some reason, my games don't go so long on this map. Okay, I think that's all I wanted to say. It was interesting to play Eagles in this game. Usually I don't play Eagles, but they actually do better than I sometimes expect. Of course, I also must say in some scenarios they also do worse than I expect. But yeah, they're still pretty good actually. It's just a shame they are so gold intensive. I mean, okay, it's not bad in the early game because gold is easy to mine and you can spam them. But at a certain point you can't really produce them anymore. And once that point is reached, you're having a big problem with Incas, which is simply mobility. Because I think Eagle Warriors are basically the only mobile unit that we have, seeing that we don't have stable. Yeah, all the other units is just infantry and archers, and foot archers, not even horse archers. Yeah, I think once you don't have the gold for Eagle Warriors, you always have a mobility problem. Like in late game, it's really painful not to even have light cav, and not even talking about Hassa in this case. But yeah, I think as long as you have gold, Eagles are actually quite a decent unit. Okay, that's everything I wanted to say there. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I, or we, if I may speak in the name of Dawnrim, we thank you for watching this video. We hope it was interesting to you, and if you like the content, you can give us a thumbs up. And if there's anything you want to say, you can leave it in the comment section. Yeah, and if you want to see more 2 versus 2s at around 1200 elo on the rank ladder, you can also of course subscribe to our channel. And if you want to see more of Dawnrim himself, you can also check out his channel. He has his own channel on YouTube, and he's mainly making videos like type in the range of top 5 stuff, like top 5 worst civs for beginners, top 5 best civs for beginners, top 5 civs with the best late game, stuff like that. So if you want to check that out, you can have a look at Dawnrim's channel, and you will find Dawnrim's channel if you click on my channel. And there is a category on my channel where I'm featuring other channels, and you will find Dawnrim in there. Yeah, so if you want to check that out, you can check it out. And that having said, thanks again for watching. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for your time. Take care, guys, and hopefully see you soon.